How do you do DeFi farming with Raydium? In this tutorial, we're going to cover this. If you're new to DeFi farming, I suggest you check out the overview video, which goes over some of the major dApps on the blockchain that relate to farming, and also make sure, very important, that you're familiar with impermanent loss. There's a video linked below from Whiteboard Crypto, which covers that. It's not part of the Dupe channel, but he does it so well, it's hard to do it even better. Okay, let's dive in. So here we are at dupe.ag, come up to the top in the middle, and on this icon, click on Welcome to Solana. Then click Get Started, and just scroll on down. Scroll right on down until we get to Explore dApps, then click on Liquidity. We've got quite a few different options here, but here is Raydium. Let's click on this one, and this takes us to Raydium.io. You can also find Raydium on Twitter. Their official Twitter is @Raydium Protocol, but we already have the correct link right here. Let's go ahead and connect our wallet. We can connect whatever wallet we want. For this tutorial, let's go ahead and try out Phantom. But Phantom, Backpack, and Solflare, these are the big major Solana wallets. And connect our wallet, and we are now connected. Now let's go up to Liquidity, and we can have a look at some of the different liquidity pools. We covered these a little bit in the overview. So we have Concentrated, and we've got Standard. Concentrated tend to earn more fees, but they do have a great chance of impermanent loss. And Standard, I guess we could say this was the original liquidity pool setup before concentrated pools started to become more popular. Now don't just look at the APR, because a really high APR like this could do well for a short period of time, but because of impermanent loss, it might not be worth jumping into that. But that's your decision, and you can do your own research there. Specifically with meme coins, we'll have a separate tutorial or a couple of tutorials covering those. For this tutorial, we're going to go to Concentrated, and we're going to go with something which we would deem a blue chip pool. So they can still be impermanent loss, but it's not as high as normally meme coin impermanent loss. So Sol and USDC, currently this pool's doing pretty well, earning 90% per year, and it's also getting some weekly Raydium rewards. So let's go ahead and let's deposit into this one. This is a more advanced setup compared to a previous tutorial where we covered Camino Finance. Let's say, as an example, I want to add something small, like $50. I need 0.35 Sol. Now we can use Raydium Swap, of course, and we can swap within the liquidity pool, but I'm just going to go back to Dupe, because Dupe, of course, aggregates everything and it always gets the best prices. So we'll take $100 worth of USDC, we'll go and swap into Sol, and we'll go and approve. We'll have that Sol in our wallet very, very shortly. We'll go back to Raydium, and then we can go ahead and we can create a position. Now this position means that we actually have to keep on changing the range. So if all of a sudden the price of Sol goes out of the range, either going up or going down by approximately 10%, then we will not be trading with either USDC or Sol. So you may want to broaden the range, which means the ratio we're going to add may change. However, also the estimated APR, annual percentage rate, will change as well. So if we keep this higher, then the APR is higher. Now, as we saw before, the APR says 90%, but when we go and deposit, the default settings mean that we're only earning around 20% at present. In order to get a higher yield, you really have to decrease this down, and then you start to earn more and more like that. But as soon as the price changes, of course, you will no longer be trading. So maybe what we'll do is something like around about this. We'll go and create the position. This is the range that we'll be trading in, and we'll confirm the deposit, and we'll get one unknown token back, but we'll go ahead and we'll confirm. Liquidity failed on this occasion, so let's try this again. We've got enough USDC and enough Sol. Let's confirm. We'll cancel, click out, create a position again, confirm, and confirm. Sometimes, because of price movement, maybe this has actually needed to change as well, so we need to get in there fast. The position has been entered, and what we have is an NFT representing the concentrated liquidity position. So make sure you do not burn this NFT, and if you send this NFT to a new wallet, only the wallet with the NFT will be able to withdraw the position or do anything with the trading fees. Now I want to show you this NFT, but if we go up to Phantom, and if we have a look in here, it says no collectibles. Instead, it's going to be deemed maybe one in here, this one here. So we can toggle it on here and then close, and we can see it like that. Or in Solflare, we can just come here, unverified, close this. We can see, unfortunately, a few spam or scam NFTs, and this is our concentrated liquidity position right here. Do not burn it. Now we can go to Portfolio, and we can see we're currently earning with Sol and USDC. We have a very small pending yield, and I'll show you how you can harvest this and remove liquidity in the next tutorial. Just remember one thing though, click on view more, and this is where our position is doing well. If it goes out of that range, it will not be buying or selling anymore, so it will generate no more trading fees. If you want to change the range, we'll have to remove the liquidity over here and then re-enter it with a new range. But we'll cover that in the next tutorial. That's all for this video. We'll catch you in the next one.